Shit! Oh, no! No!
I want you to. I want you to. I want you to. I want you to.
Do you smell that? I really don't like being played, and I especially hate fucking mind games. In other words, Carnby, whatever it is you might want to do, now would be a good fucking time to do it.
Do what? What the hell do you want me to do?
Wait a second. It's one big raboose. The record says I want you to. And then comes the knock. Then from the perfume bottle we get him, and the cases have down written on them. Put it all together and what do you get? Sarah, I want you to knock him down.
Edward, it's so good to see you again. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say. There isn't much time. I know you're feeling lost and confused, just as I did when you left. I'm sorry about the blow to the head, but conscience of the mind is a major barrier for communication such as this. I've walked out of the Valley of the Dead to speak to you, and I need to touch your very soul. The men that kidnapped us both are responsible for tonight's savagery. They made me exorcise you. I was afraid of failing, but I did everything I could to save you, even if it meant letting him out. I never had the strength to take him inside of me. You had been possessed for so many years. It's a miracle I could drag him out of your soul without killing you. You always were the strong one, Edward. But your amnesia was the price to pay. The invasion of our world was the price everyone else had to pay. Those fissures, they're merely manifestations of his dark power. He's building an army, but the battle needs to be accomplished on both sides, and one of them is in the afterlife. This is why I had to kill myself. Now pay attention. Hidden in this park is a path that will lead you there. I wasn't able nor trained to find the path of the light myself. But all those decades spent waiting for your return allowed me to pave the way for you. We don't have much time left. All that's left for me to do is to show you this image of the past. Think of it as a souvenir. Look, when I learned they'd seized you, I hid what I knew you would need just before surrendering to them. Just in case. Take it, Edward. It belongs to you now. The only move I did not foresee was the demon's invasion of our world. I will wage my war with him in the afterlife. But in the meantime, it is up to you to take care of the earthly battles. Do you understand me, Edward? We must bring this to an end, and we must do so now.
Should be a walk around the bases. If you really saw the old man, that is.
Give me a second. I need to find the mechanism.
I have to say this about the old dude. He had a real heart-to-heart feel for riddles and booby traps. What do you know? Open sesame really does do the trick. You know, it's really a bit of a shame in a way. I was starting to enjoy beating on you like a 99-cent store drum. Now here you go again, as usual, putting a big foot to all my fun plans. I knew I should have learned how to pick a lock. It would have been a good skill to have, you know, especially living on my own in New York City. Uh-oh, what the hell's that? Hey, Edward, you better come grab a look at this. This is so not a good thing. We're both gonna be left for dead here, and I don't have a freaking clue about the why of it all. And what are you still doing here? Go, will you? Just go. Put a move to it. What is it about a ticking time clock you don't quite grab?
Finally meet you, sir. You have no idea what a moment this is for me. I'm a great admirer of your work, you know. Sorry, sir. I should introduce myself. I'm Peter Green. Mr. Paddington was my religious studies PhD mentor, and a good friend as well. This here is Alan. Best damn chopper pilot I know, or at least the only one crazy enough to follow me on a night like this. Alan, you are in the company of the great Edward Carnby, the most renowned occult investigator that ever took a breath. It really is amazing. You haven't changed a bit.
Have we met before?
Well, not really. We just spoke on the phone. But Mr. Paddington told me so much about you. Here, he gave me this so I could recognize you for sure. It was taken in 1926, just before you, vanished.
What?
The kid on the picture is Mr. Paddington. He was only 15 when this picture was taken. You two were...
Sorry, kid, but I don't remember any of this.
What?
I can't remember who I am, nor exactly what it is I'm doing here.
But you're the great Edward Carnby, and you're here to save us all. So, what happened? How did they trigger the fissures? Where did everything screw up? How did you escape?
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. I was really hoping you'd be the one handing out the answers.
This can't be real.
What the fuck was that? Get them off me! Get them the fuck off me!
Cross your hands and fingers and hold them tight!
Oh, Christ!